Hey everyone, what you're about to see is a super detailed analysis of the new trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, trying to find all the little details that we could glimpse. There was a lot more than I initially thought we could discuss on a trailer that's not even 3 minutes long. Enjoy! What's up everyone, we're getting a new Fire Emblem game, let's go, we're gonna analyze the trailer real quick. I'm not alone, I have some blind spots in the observational area, and thank God I have the help of the wonderful voice actor knowing and smart guy in general guy, ModernMind. What's up?
What's up, guys? Who's ready for 5 more years of Poketopia discourse?
Oh god, I need to rant on the discourse meme so bad. I can't hold it in anymore, but I want to get through this trailer first. I have so many thoughts.
There's so much to talk about. It's very unique. I've gained a lot of information from 5 minutes on Twitter, so my views on this trailer have completely swapped.
Just 180 degrees.
So, yeah, it's just I've learned so much more that it now things that I was missing before. There's actually a lot to talk about here.
Yeah, same. Like just 1 second of browsing like through Reddit or through like Blue Sky or just talking on Discord changes like everything for me as well. I have that as well. This video is 100% going to get like copyright struck right away, so subscribe if you want more content. I'm pretty sure this is all they're going to give us for like a year before this game comes out somewhere in 2026. Yeah. So I expect that the next like year will be hard to cover this game, but if there's anything that's coming out, I do want to cover it. So subscribe.
But now that you say it, now that you say it, they're gonna start posting more.
You think I willed it into existence just because I said?
Yeah, now that you said it.
Isn't it usually the reverse? Totally. Like if I say I want it, no, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Let's do it.
We're just gonna like pause it and point out things whenever we feel like it. So feel free to yell at me to pause if you see something.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna pause like every other frame or so anyway. But let's see. So this is the Switch logo. No, just kidding.
Yeah, and you see they combine and then the 2 comes up, so you know that it's
yeah. So my live reaction is on Speedy Hawk's channel. He set up a stream for me and a couple of friends to watch and react to. So if you want to see my instant first reaction, you can watch it there. But when I first saw this, I did not think Fire Emblem instantly. There was like every time any new game would come up, chat is always like, oh, it's Fire Emblem, ha ha ha, and it's just never Fire Emblem, you know.
It's really not.
And this was like
I was right there with you.
And it's the last game in the freaking direct, so it was like it's not. Everyone is like, it's over. It's not happening. It was just the Mario Direct. It's fine. Maybe we'll get him next time, you know. Put away the clown makeup or whatever hilarious meme they're saying for the 50th time. They're saying
the Mario Direct with no Mario game.
Did you like? Because usually a lot of people can tell what a game is when they first have like the first frame of a trailer. They're like, oh, that's Dragon Quest, or they're like, oh, that's
it takes
Red
a
Dead
bit.
Redemption.
Like Donkey Kong when it was just the wall, and then you heard like the grunts, and then I was like, okay, that's Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
This one. We'll see if we match up at the points when we realize what this actually was.
Yeah,
definitely not here.
Yeah, all I could think of here was like Greece, because it kind of has the shape of an island. That's all I could think of, like a peninsula.
Maybe a Zelda or some, I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Xenoblade.
Yeah. Well, Xenoblade's already been, but you know. And this is when I thought Fire Emblem, which is stupid because all we see is the walls of a coliseum.
I was you were ahead of me.
Yeah, but for the wrong reasons, because I thought of the Fire Emblem Arena, which are based on coliseums. Like, yeah, they have a common ancestor. You know what I mean? They have a common thing, but it's not. That doesn't mean it's Fire Emblem. It could have been something else.
Are those crests on those little designs above the kind of the wavy loop parts
here?
Like, are those? Do those look like they have distinct designs?
I was not prepared for the enhanced technology, but let's see. So here's the thing, right? Like, are you saying specifically like the Three Houses crest? Because we already know it's a Fotland universe game, right? So you're thinking like, does it look like any of the crests that we know? Is that what you're thinking?
They all kind of look like a mirror shape. I don't think that they look different enough to believe that yet. But I was trying to be like in my big brain by noticing that.
Oof. I don't think I've seen anyone zoom in on it, actually. Let's see if this technology can work here. One more enhance. All right. Look, there you
go. Those seem to be identical.
Yeah.
If it is a crest, they're all the same one.
You think these are all the same symbol?
I mean, it looks like some kind of heart with like wings. There's like that round shape with a little extent.
Yeah, I thought this is like the body of a bird, and this is the head with the beak, and then wings on the sides, and then maybe some legs here. But with a enhanced photo like this, it's always partially fantasy. But
making stuff up.
It does look like they're all the same. It's not like I think in Three Houses, there's probably a building somewhere that has like 3 different crests side by
Hmm.
side. But they're
Uh,
missing colors, right?
yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
I guess one question to keep in mind is like whether this is a sequel or prequel, because people are still not like completely sure on that
Yeah,
one. And
people are saying like grandma and characters' grandmas or ancestors, which is
yeah,
like I'm
same hair
not
color, so it
sure.
must be it. Yeah, right. I mean, there's only so many
Yeah,
like primary color hair colors you can
yeah.
use.
There is credence to the theory that there is some connections, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah. Let's take it one thing at a time. But for now,
Mm-hmm.
we'll note down these could be crests, but
Mm.
probably not.
Their pictures on the walls.
Yeah, or maybe not exactly crest is the right word, but like I was thinking of like the symbols for like the Black Eagles and stuff, like the three
Yeah,
houses,
like
houses.
some kind of emblem or
Uh,
symbolic. All countries have them in this series. They like to have kind of like this is our location. I'm sure that Engage had them if it had any world building whatsoever, but it didn't. But
yeah, I don't know. I think this is just a new symbol. That would be my
yeah.
guess. That'd be my guess. All
Mm-hmm.
right, let's see that it's still. All right, it looks like it's still properly working
Mm-hmm.
the way I set it up. Kind of. Nope, fucking it up
Yeah,
already. Nice overlay. Okay, there we go. Okay.
there we go.
That's okay. My recommended feed is all Nintendo Direct now. I hid away all the embarrassing stuff. Thank fuck. Okay, let's go. Arena. They got like a whole round coliseum, and then they have this square area inside.
Yeah, they got a bunch of fucking doodads there.
Uh-huh.
Why would you do that just to do it?
I haven't looked at this frame before, but all I can think of is just gladiator fights, which
Yeah,
I think are
I
from
mean,
ancient Greece more than anything else.
it made me think of. I mean, if now that I see it, I mean that was kind of a big moment in uh Awakening, but what's really crazy is that obviously Mecha's least favorite thing to talk about, but the most reasonable seasonal banner in Fire Emblem Heroes was Gladiator themed.
Really now? Oh, they
Yeah,
did.
it's like it was like another fucking Crom, another Lucina, but they also had Ogma and canon pronunciation previously Holland, now
Yeah.
pronounced Cullen. So kind of like with like the fur designs, like kind of the collars and stuff like that. So kind of interesting that it was followed up by this, if that's in case that's not just copium or weird,
Interesting. Because
unrelated.
those are characters mostly that fight in an arena. Like all
Yeah, I
of
mean, because like that's the big awakening marketing thing is like, oh, Crom and Lucina, the cutscene of them
yeah,
fighting. That's the stage in Smash. That was the announcement trailer. So this
yeah.
is kind of like their big theming location, it seems.
So that could be foreshadowing, I guess. Could have been,
Mhm,
but who knows if
mhm,
those teams even work
yeah.
together. That just
Mhm,
seems to increase the chances of leaks.
mhm.
Are we seeing anything? I feel like before the context of the rest of the trailer doesn't really mean a whole lot, and it's not meant to.
No,
Um,
it's just kind of weapons and kind of unique setting. I feel like that they're trying to do that thing where it's like, oh, it's kind of a build up until you really know what it is.
mm-hmm.
So I,
Yeah.
I I don't think this has super many details in it that I can really distinguish.
Symbol on
That
the
would
floor,
just
I
be like
guess.
a
Like,
symbol on ground,
yeah,
torch,
yeah. Just
like
torches,
yeah.
surely.
Mm,
Oh, I guess we have banners here, red
mm,
banners, but we already.
mm.
It's not
We
the
know
not
that
the thing with the.
red means evil.
I was gonna say
This,
Empire, but sure.
I mean red is evil. So
uh,
there's probably something evil here.
One thing to keep in mind
Oh,
though is that I think it's the as the trailer goes on, it turns out it's not just ancient Greece themes. There were hints of Egypt and
yeah.
Romanian Empire as well, like Roman Empire, not Romanian.
It's pretty deserty, yeah, like
Yeah,
kind of has like kind of a more arid vibe to it.
yeah, like a Mediterranean area. And I'm not saying this because I'm observant. I'm saying this because we talked about this on the React stream,
Mhm,
and I was asking Bopper like, "Hey, you're more of a history buff than I am, Booty Bopper or Professor Bopper. That's his name
mhm.
now." It's like, yeah,
I like
it's
his
definitely
Pokemon
Mediterranean.
video.
Come again?
I like his Pokemon video. I
Oh
like
yeah,
when he
yeah,
talked about Pokemon.
yeah. You have to slice that.
Shout
Yeah,
out
how
to
little
him.
it narrows it down. Shouts to Bopper.
Mhm.
Shouts to Boppy. But yeah, it looks like this is not a whole lot yet. It's not what we're here for.
Yeah, nothing too
All
crazy.
right.
That guy's a Turpin. That could be
Okay.
Alec.
So
Okay.
up to this point, I was like, Fire Emblem question mark. This is when I knew. This is when I was like, all right, this could be it. Okay, not what I knew, but this is when I became like 70% sure. Like
Yeah,
this
this is
this.
where I was pretty much there.
hmm
These are Fire Emblem lady with blue hair, royal lady is it's Elise, it's Sita. It's
outrageous
you know,
hairdo. And Fire Emblem's not the
yeah,
only franchise that has weird hairdos and like
yeah,
bright colors, but somehow it just screams Fire Emblem. Maybe it's just my limited frame
yeah.
of reference because when I saw this, I
I
thought,
mean,
oh, Diamond.
she looks like Marth a little bit. She kind of
I can
the
see it.
white, with the hair and the kind of circular jewels. Kind of that's a pretty big part of Marth's design.
Something in her hair, kind of golden
Yeah,
color, like the blue yellow thing going on, blue gold
mhm,
thing.
yeah.
Sure.
And I mean that the hair on the guy on the left is we're probably pulling at strings here, but like he's giving Arvis Julius Salem, kind of that was a pretty prominent kind of character style in
Yeah.
the red scarlet hair, kind of wavy redhead. This is redhead 4 right here, guys.
at Modi.
That Modi redhead 4 right here.
uh, I think it's just hair. I think it's just
Yeah,
hair.
redhead 4.
I will say the necklace and this screams Egyptian to me.
Oh, totally.
Uh-huh.
Which is a very unique
Mm-hmm.
style for them.
Mm-hmm. And
Because
this reminds me of Roman armor.
yeah,
With the
because
way
not much of Three Houses really was kind of in really arid locations. It's so you'd
uh-huh.
have to kind of wonder what. I mean, is there? I mean, there's a desert where they fought the war, but I feel like not many chapters were kind of in the desert. Like a lot of Fire Emblem games tend to kind of have like an overarching kind of climate theme. I
Yeah.
feel like, which is like Tellius feels really snowy and kind of cold and
Kind of.
barren,
I
and
feel like Tellius is like
although
it's usually regional climate, right?
yeah,
Like Tellius is like Dayan is like that, but not really
yeah,
Benyon or Crimea,
mhm,
right? And especially
yeah,
the worst example and the best example of this is Engage, where it looks like Mario fucking countries. Is like this. You got the
literally,
snowy land and the
mhm.
grassland and the
And everyone
desert
just is
land, and they're just
completely
adjacent
disconnected,
with no natural barriers between them.
Mhm.
So
which,
hopefully,
which is beautiful.
hopefully the map like that isn't just a giant color palette in this game
Yeah,
like the Engage one
mhm,
was. But
mhm.
Alive is like that too, where they got like what's a good example? Burn is like the mountainous region, I guess,
Yeah.
and Ilias the
I
snowy
guess.
place.
Yeah, it's Ilya. I mean, I feel like that's other than that, it's like, oh, it's grass.
Yeah,
You know,
Sakai, just steps, I guess.
Sakai grass.
Yeah,
The other ones that are Alib grass, Ostia grass.
yeah,
Only do so much with Game Boy.
yeah. I think Three Houses was pretty unclear on what it was based on in a world kind of place. Whereas, for example,
Yeah.
I had a really good example in mind, and that just slipped my mind.
Well,
What's
Three
another?
Houses feels really European, kind of almost
Oh,
Christian churchy.
I remember Fates is very clearly like Japan versus Europe, right?
Yeah.
Like Fateslandia is Norin,
Mhm.
Hoshido.
Yeah.
Uh,
This
mhm,
one has a unique
yeah,
style, which is always really cool to kind
yeah,
of have something kind of coherent.
yeah. But these are sitting together, but they have like
Mhm.
different inspirations for their clothing. They could just both be from the same thing, and they're just different clothing from the same place. Because
Mhm.
you think that if they were from different countries, they wouldn't be sitting like this. They'd have like multiple representatives or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. It feels like
Mhm.
just like it could just be husband and wife, basically, is what I'm saying.
Or
It
it
could just
could, I don't know, or there could be something more because she is blue and he's red. And we
yeah,
know when we're thinking about Fodlan, there's something there.
yeah. So
You know,
are you
there
thinking the direction is like okay, this is like Edelgard's ancestor, this is Dimitri's ancestor? Is that where we're going
yeah.
here? Just because
Yeah,
red
I
and
mean,
blue.
I don't know about that. I mean, I think that they don't like each other. I think that this is like
Oh,
an uncomfortable car ride home.
oh.
Modern Mind, on top of being a nerd, I'm also a couples therapist. So there's something not right here.
Oh, I think we're only gonna get like a 2 second look at them. I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised. That could be true. That could be true.
we'll
I
see.
can
I
see
could
it.
see uneasy political marriage.
Yeah.
Kind of hands, eye, body language,
Mhm.
eyes apart, looking kind of. He looks frustrated. I mean, it's just we've had Arvis Sigurd, we've had Edelgard Dimitri, we've had. Hmm.
I
I
mean, it's
definitely don't
Fire
know what
Emblem,
the
the red guys versus the blue guys. They do it a
yeah, red
lot.
guys versus blue guy. They've done it.
They have done it.
Mhm.
I could just see them being comfortable but focused. I can still see that. I can see the
Mhm.
opposite as well.
Mhm.
All
We'll
right.
see. It'll be interesting when this comes out to kind of compare.
Shall we move on? Shall
Yeah.
we do another frame? We're chilling. Okay. When I saw this, the way this guy, because I know it's a guy now, moves,
Mhm.
my first thought is this is how Edelgard moves in that like one cutscene where she's post time skip and she's
The really
on the ground of
swingy
the field.
arms.
when she's like about to command her army to storm the Grandor Field,
Mhm.
and she's like kind of posy. She's kind of like shoulder pads or whatever. She's like a really buff suit of armor on her, so her
Yeah.
shoulders kind of move massively when she's inching forward. Like she doesn't just move
Mhm.
straight forward. They just kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but it kind of
Yeah.
matches how this guy moves too. So my first thought was Edelgard, but obviously it looks way different. Like hold on, let me see
Yeah.
if I can catch the movement real quick. Yeah, very minuscule. Then it zooms
Yeah.
in.
Conjure. This made me a little confused because this does look like a Dragon Quest character. The eyes kind of threw me off.
My first thought was Link when I saw the ears, but the
Yeah,
ears were not the first thing I saw.
it's a very unique design. I
For
think Fire
sure.
Emblem has really lacked a kind of design cohesiveness at this
Mhm.
point. Like the only content that's good, we have to remember that the content like world theming was like there was three houses 6 years ago, and then it was only three houses, and then Engage came out, and that had very, very poor design
Very busy, very
consistency.
crowded.
I think there are good designs, but there's not anything cohesive about them,
Hmm.
in world. And obviously in between, another thing is that I mean they've had Fire Emblem, whatever crap they've pumped out with Heroes, and I'm glad about this because the shit they were pumping out lately, it's like I don't know if you've seen any of it. It's Genshin Impact.
Yeah, I think I've seen some, but
You
I've
know,
managed to forget most of it.
yeah, it's just like big, angely, plasticky kind of wings,
Hmm.
guns. I guess we'll talk about guns more.
Yeah, for sure.
That'll come up, but it looked very kind of. I was really worried that it'd be like, oh, look, techie, kind of like Persona. Like, I love Persona, but like, oh, look at Genshin. So these seem more down to earth, but still
Uh-huh.
not kind of in line with the cohesive. But
I thought you were about to say this guy was more busier than the other guys that we
he
just
is he
saw.
is pretty he is pretty busy, but kind of if we're talking Egyptian Greece theming, like Colosseum leader, like yeah, like kind of holy
Uh-huh.
emperor type of guy.
Yeah, because he's the
Especially
guy
with
who's
that
about to announce that, like, okay, attention, Mario and Sonic, the Olympic Games are about to begin, kind of speech, right?
the divine games. And I to what you paused me on before. I mean, we can let him talk for a second here, and then
Yeah.
I'll make my follow up point.
Draw
Okay.
now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating
There's a lot here, but I'll just let him talk and then go
Yeah.
back.
Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun.
Yeah, my obviously then I kind of realized I saw the sword, I saw the bone sword, and that's when I'm like, okay, this is Fire Emblem.
Yes, and for me
But
also, the speech sounds so medieval Fire Emblem-y like. Like, this is how Fire Emblem is often written.
mm.
They often talk
But
like that.
This is my question, and these other characters have very direct comparisons and through lines.
Hmm.
In my head, this is either Chris Hackney, voice of Dimitri, or Matt Mercer, the voice of
Right.
Crom.
That is your superpower. You can recognize voice actors. I can't.
I mean, I've met that guy. I'm very sharp to the voice actor recognition for the most part. If this is a Chris Hackney voice actor, then we could be looking at Dimitri, either descendant or ancestor.
Uh-huh.
Something blue eyes, blonde hair, leadership guy. It could be, or it could just be like Matt Mercer's, like the Chris Pratt of video games. Like he's in every single. He's Ganondorf. They got those two in every game because it was Rauru and Ganondorf in Tears of the Kingdom, and so now he's back again. But either way, potential context given that
Is
this is
it?
like a legend.
Sorry, I was just gonna say. All right, just finish your thought first. My thought is something
Yeah,
completely different.
it's like Legends. It's Legends Arceus time where it's
Mhm.
like drawing the through lines of like, oh, this ancestor, that
Yeah,
ancestor. So
yeah. I'll go back to the little flashes. I just wanted the guy
yeah,
to give a speech. Uh, I kind of don't like the idea of Chris Hackney playing Dimitri and the ancestor of Dimitri. So I hope this is
yeah,
not Chris Hackney playing the
yeah. That
ancestor of
would be
Dimitri. That
a little bit
seems.
on the nose.
Yeah. It's. I don't need everything to be super subtle or everything, but if he's not
Yeah,
even changing his voice all that much, like, come
yeah.
on, you got different voices than
Like
your
yeah,
folks, right? Come on.
yeah. Like it could be Chris Hackney and not a Dimitri ancestor, or
Hmm.
it could be a Dimitri ancestor and Matt Mercer.
There's so many
But
ways
if
this
it
can
was
be
kind of
fine.
both, I mean, Charles Martinet was Mario's grandpa in the Mario movie. That's
Mario.
crazy. But
Hmm.
we got this guy.
Yeah, Nabateon. He's got the pointy ears. So this
Oh
is
yeah,
how people
I forgot
figure
about
that this must be a prequel because the Nabateon have mostly gone extinct, and the ones that still exist have gone in hiding
that.
in current
Interesting.
day three houses. But it could be the future where they've come out
Yeah.
again because we know that at least four of them can survive three houses. I was like counting in my head, maybe five if you count like
Yeah.
Rhea, Sideth, Flame, and then there are two dragon friends that are just hiding
Yeah.
somewhere,
Yeah. Secret.
secret places, just waiting to
This
give out
guy.
their weapons. So I don't know. I just based on vibes alone, I think prequel makes more sense for Nabateans to be out like this. But he is
Yeah.
the only one I think that we see.
Yeah. It could. I was gonna potentially say no, it either has to be prequel or like far future, like I guess like i.e. like Wind Waker type thing,
What is Wind Waker?
or
For those of
I
us
guess
who haven't, because I mean, my friend
I
hasn't
have.
played Wind Waker. My
I haven't played Wind Waker either. That's the one I haven't played. Sorry, Pyro, but it's I know it's like, oh, like their Ocarina of Time, that world was like thousands of years in the past, like post-apocalypse.
uh-huh.
So like kind of a new ancient or far future culture that's like kind of slightly different. Kind of how like you don't really know if Jugdral or Arcanea are the same world, like same earlier or before,
Mm-hmm.
but are still kind of, the one came like far before the other, but we don't
Yes.
know. So
Yes.
probably prequel, given that, Dusty, kind of like when they try and evoke like Egyptian, ancient Greek, ancient Rome culture, that's usually predating like, like kind of, like revolution, like not revolution, whatever the term is, like kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pay attention in history class. It's been so long, but kind of like, European church monetary, like rise of modern religions. So that's my guess, but we'll
Uh-huh.
see.
You think that the fact that this is ancient civilizations is kind of code for this is a prequel, basically.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense to me. I like that. I'm gonna go back to these little flashes because I don't know what else to say
Yeah.
about this
The characters.
guy. And a lot just came by as he was
I
talking.
can tell you.
Uh-huh.
I can tell you.
Yeah,
that.
I do. It the vibe it gives me right now is like they're doing some kind of sporting event, and they're hosting it. The Nabateans or whatever are hosting it, and the other guys that are about to come up, I think, are all from different countries, and they're like visiting to compete. That's the vibe I'm getting.
They love doing that.
Uh-huh. And like that's basically what the first Olympic Games were, right?
Yeah.
Actually, no. The first Olympic Games were like I think Greece, ancient Greece, like they're Greeks only. But then they started inviting other countries. The first ones were rigged for Greece to always win.
Yeah.
It's like the American World Cup for football.
Exactly. We're the best. Number one. This he's looking sad. Okay,
right.
this guy.
Kai?
Okay.
Or is it Sai? It's
I believe it's going to be
Kai, right? Kai?
This is the most non-binary lord we've ever seen.
Right. You mean facially or namely or both?
Everything. Kai is like that's the name.
I heard that.
This character. We're a modernized lord.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's going to be no neutral discourse about this character. This character is going to set us back in the Stone Age 5 years. People are going to be either like, this is my favorite character in the entire world, or this is the worst character in the entire world. I'm probably more like a Roy, like a Marth. This is maybe an Alir type character, something like that. I think that
you're talking about the story contributions or their like gameplay
as a whole, just
the
fan characters.
Just
lords are
in
usually lords are incredibly polarized. I feel like this character, when a lord is kind of like young or inexperienced, they're either like, oh, this is like the most wholesome baby, or they're like, I hate this character, and they're whiny. That's the vibe I get about this. I'm not sure how I feel about this character yet, because I've seen like 2 clips, but I already know the discourse is going to get so heated.
I think there's plenty of things to discourse about. Maybe they'll forget about this one. I am willing to put money on the fact that this trailer has like I would say pretty masculine looking guy over here.
Yeah.
And they're going to just reveal a female version later. They did this with Shez. I think they did this with Alir. I think this happened with Byleth. Surely this will happen again with Kai. Surely.
I really hope not. But the design, I was going to say the design seems really specific, but we had Alir. That was about as specific as you could get with a design.
They've been making multiple cutscenes, right? For both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kai, and like I said, I guess that proves a point too, as I said that Kai is like one of the most popular non-binary names. So There you go. That's your Robin. That's your Morgan.
Yeah, that's literally why they use the names Robin and Morgan. Probably. Actually, literally had this discussion with Raisins the other day. We were talking about
Mhm.
Avatar names and like why Robin and
Yeah,
Chris are named like that.
yeah.
Probably
And
for that reason.
this character does give me dork vibes.
Dork
The,
vibes.
fir- the
Yeah.
first the first time I see is them on the ground, and I'm looking up, scorning at them.
He gets a little
But
bit
we
of
will
more.
see.
He gets a bunch of lines later, and we can talk a bit more about what
Mhm.
we know about him.
Yeah.
Because why speculate based
Mhm.
on what we don't know yet? Because we're watching this for the first time, guys. We have no idea.
So true. Mhm. So true. All right, we got this guy.
Hold fast to the
All right, so
This
that
is
the future queen. She has.
this has got to be some kind of Rhea character.
Yeah, we get a
This
full
is
view of her
some kind
later. We should just skip through this because like
green eye, blonde hair,
yeah,
bone necklace, eye ear, kind of tanner skin. Yeah, this
uh-huh.
is like kind of a Saros type
She looks
beat.
so fucking cool.
devotion in your beating hearts.
All right,
This
this is
character,
when I knew, right? This is when we knew. It was like, oh my god, is that a crest? That's a crest weapon.
that is the crest of Lamine.
Oh, you looked it
Lamine,
up. Based.
yeah, which is the descendant of Mercedes
Oh.
and
Yuritsa?
Yuritsa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is this the crest or is
So-
this there's just the one you're talking about?
Yeah, I believe it's that thing. It's the crest of Lamine or whatever the heck it's called. Yeah,
Oh, I
it-
can kind of see it, yeah. Because in the you mean like the thing that's in the stat screen? That's basically what this like circle with a
Yeah.
circle in the middle looks like. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, so the exact same hair color, same vibe. This is something. This pretty much sells it that there's some kind of something like this. But this really looks like the sword of the creator. This is Kellic. This character is going to win a Choose Your Legends in the first year.
Okay, I just looked it up on the wiki, and the crystal lamine looks like that.
Mhm.
I just
Some
recognized
of
like the red glow as a weapon in a weapon just looks a lot like
Yeah.
the Zero sword or whatever it was
Yeah.
that. Oh, what's
They
the
said
weapon?
it was.
The sword
They
creator.
said it's in the form of the. Can you pull up that crest again?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's. I'm seeing it on my phone.
Oh,
You zoom in. If you zoom in more, then you can see the circular pattern on there. It's
in the crest.
yeah, it's the kind of the link diamonds. I'm sure I wouldn't waste your time screenshotting it now, but I think that if they'll pull up a stat thing, it'll pop up there. But
Okay,
it's easier to see when I can zoom in really close.
I
But,
believe you.
mhm. So that's
Fair enough.
that.
Crest of Lamine. So that would
Yeah.
mean that if this guy is using it, then he must be an ancestor to
Yeah,
Mercedes and
Mercedes,
Yuta.
Yuritsa,
I can
whoever
see it.
else.
I mean, if that's an ancestor, like now that I know it, I can see some like resemblances, but that's only because I know. Like I want it to be true, basically.
Yeah.
It doesn't count for much.
Also, he's got the same kind of milky purple eyes too. They're kind of honing this in here.
Uh-huh. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hear me now.
This character,
Leda.
that character, does she have a name?
Leda. Leda.
This character, that I really like this design.
Same. I think she has lines too.
Like-
She's the one who talks about like, oh, I gotta kill this person.
Yeah. So this character, I believe, this has to be related to Happy.
Happy.
The-
Oh
the-
yeah,
the-
yeah. We'll get
There's
into
a tweet.
yeah, yeah. That's a great
Yeah, she
screenshot.
can
Yeah.
summon demonic beasts.
Mhm.
So this is a Happy-esque character, probably important, but very cool design. I really big fan of that.
Same.
Definitely a Happy relative. Happy was a really cool character. I really like the Ash and Wolf's characters, so this character is cool to me too.
I love Happy. The sighing to summon a monster thing is fucking stupid, but hopefully this game does a better job with it.
Yeah. If it's like, oh, this is a generational curse, then that would be maybe a little reverse.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of cool.
True. I don't remember her supports very well. Okay, they're cheering just the same arena shots.
The nice little guitar music.
This is when the beat drops here. It's so fucking that's so good, dude. I think
That left character on the left, that is unfortunately such an out of place design.
oh, the glasses and everything. This look like
Yeah, that's
schoolgirl. Yeah,
Yeah, this is Genshin Impact. That's
a little bit.
probably the least. Well,
Mhm.
honestly, I have to understand this is Fire Emblem, so like the grounds for a bad design, it can be so much worse. So much worse.
True.
It could be Tamara. It could be Tamara.
Mm-hmm.
It could be Selkie. It could be
Hortensia.
It could be Hortensia. Oh, yeah,
You
it
not
could be
if you're not into that.
Yeah, that's yeah.
It's a lot of engaging here, but come on, what am I gonna do? I personally, I don't hate glasses. Ignat's had glasses. I thought it worked
Yeah.
fine in
No.
universe. Uh,
This, I just feel like I've seen this design 1700, like the
it's
really
the
kind of fancy dress. Like I feel like this is like an astronomy student, you know?
it's the whole vibe of it, I guess. But we don't know anything
Yeah,
about it, so I'm gonna give her a chance.
yeah. We'll see.
Uh-huh. I
This is like a sailor. Kai feels like a sailor type kind of character. One Piece,
yeah.
like obviously Wind Waker Link again, kind of like a little try kind of adventurer, kind of
Uh-huh.
come up from the bottom.
Lucky
Will
guy.
this character will this character potentially be a character from low origins that turns out to have royal blood?
Oh no,
Could
yeah.
they do that? That could
Uh,
be interesting.
they've never done that before.
They've never done that before.
Uh-huh. I my first thought with her was that she would be some kind of tactician in the same way that Katarina was to
Yeah,
Chris in New Mystery,
yeah.
because I think almost everyone you see in this trailer kind of shows up in battle at one point or another, but she doesn't. But then I think somewhere pointed out that she does. So I'm not being on the lookout for seeing her on a battlefield for
I
one of
feel
the
like she's gonna
factions.
get. I feel like she's gonna get smoked. I think they're
She's
gonna
gonna
up the
die.
pull on her.
She's
They're
gonna
gonna up
die.
the pull on her. She's gonna get smoked out.
Rip.
That's what I. That's the one of the most killable characters I've ever seen. That kind of warm, innocent, like best friend, childhood character who helps you
Uh-huh.
out. That's like that's number one. If there's getting awards, there's number one Choose Your Legends award. This is like number one die award. Yeah, that's I'm
Uh-huh.
going with that.
Uh-huh. Sandals, very ancient Greece or Roman,
Mhm. Yeah.
and
Anyway.
little things in her hair. Little thing, yeah, not a whole
Mhm.
lot I can tell from
Yeah.
what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
Besides, this guy he has a sword. We know he rides an ostrich or
An
something later.
Orneus. An Orneus.
He rides a lot of different things.
This
Um,
ostrich is awesome. I didn't know this was ostrich. That's tough.
he
Look
rides
at
a lot of
that.
things, and he uses a spear when doing so. But here he has a sword on him.
Yeah.
But Claude was using a sword in one cutscene, so it doesn't really mean a whole lot.
Mhm.
Could just be he has a sword on him just in case.
Mhm.
Uh, what are they on? Is this some kind of
It's like a
a
scaffolding wooden
lookout? Yeah, that's
structure.
the word I was
Yeah,
looking
the
for.
frame of a building. They're probably that's why I kind of get the vibe of like, oh, ragtag, like kind of I don't know, beast pack, like well, I'm just saying beast pack is like Kirby, ragtag kind of group of like we know the lay of the land,
Hmm.
like kind of. I'm sure I could think of a better example in my head of a specific example. I mean, maybe more Ashen Wolves,
Yeah,
There's the pretty common character archetype. So kind of characters on the come up probably going to find their way
they're trying
through
to get
skill
higher
and
up on a scaffold. I see it. I
so
see it.
true.
Very subtle. Very subtle. The
Interesting.
I find that trailers with like voice lines, the voice keeps going, but the visuals cut to something else, and the voice keeps going. That's almost never actually the same cutscene as it plays in game. They're just showing off different
Yeah.
scenes visually while the same audio keeps
Yeah.
playing. And I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure this is not the same scene, partially because they're not looking at the Coliseum where everything is happening. The Coliseum is over here, and they're looking like
Yeah.
somewhere else. So
It's
I
probably
feel,
one of the royal characters showing up in a parade or something like
yeah,
that. Maybe they're prominent villain, like kind of like Byleth looking up at Rhea for the first time.
yeah, Prince Ali is coming to town.
Something like that.
Uh-huh.
There you go, Aladdin-esque
Oh,
too.
yeah, very Aladdin-esque. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
that was like this
Exploration.
made me unsure again. Okay, now that I see the fruits in the basket, this is definitely a Fire Emblem game.
Yeah, I mean, they look better than the Three Houses apples. Come on.
They do, but
Much improvement.
slightly better.
That's why the Switch
Yeah,
2
this
exclusive. The Switch 1 can't do this. It just can't do this.
yeah. Yeah, this one made me a little bit confused. I wasn't super sure. Again, I'm like, okay, they're running around
Oh,
in
whether
the
it's Fire
world.
Emblem?
Yeah, this
Oh,
made me
yeah.
slightly unsure again.
I think this just means exploration, like another hub.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's,
Hopefully, we don't have to go back there over and over and over and over again.
yeah, hopefully it's closer to Engage Somniel than,
Mm.
Three Houses Monastery. I don't
Yeah,
hate Monastery or anything actually anymore, but, it doesn't have
either
to be
way.
every game.
Yeah. So that the discourse has ran its course. We
Yeah.
started out we like monastery, then we're like monastery okay, and then it's like monastery bad, get rid of it, and
Uh-huh.
then we're like oh monastery actually beneficial to the game. If you don't like it, you're wrong, and then monastery okay.
Depends
We
on the
we've gone through it all.
Depends on the mood for me. Sometimes I just want to play
So
Fire
true.
Emblem fast paced. I want to go from map to map with like
Yeah.
minimal preparations, like only what's
Yeah.
needed. Monastery kind of
Mhm.
forces you into that gameplay loop, and sometimes you're just not in the mood for it. But when I
Yeah.
want to like sit down, optimize, get my spreadsheets out, I'm game for a mechanic like Monastery.
Mhm.
So
Here. I will be back in 30 seconds. You can keep giving commentary on this running. I will be back in 1 second.
okay, all right. So um, obviously it's some kind of marketplace hub kind of deal. We were discussing on whether this would be just a main character that you're just kind of playing the game through their POV, or if this is actually like a player insert. Because I feel like something is different about Kai compared to, say, Alir or Byleth, where it seems a little bit harder to just put the player in this guy's shoes. He has like what seems like a more defined backstory. Granted, some of the other characters I just named have that too, but I don't know. It feels a bit different to me. And again, this is all speculation, vibes based, etc. But looking at this though, you're clearly not going to experience the game through the point of view of one of those like earlier characters that we just went over, like Leda and this guy's name is Dietrich, and
Yeah.
I forgot her name. Hi, welcome back.
Yeah, yeah, it's. I think that if we would have, I mean, I don't remember the trailers obviously for the Three Houses, Engage, whatever, but I feel like you would have seen the gameplay clips and we would have seen another avatar. I also think that that character being shown with that Kai being shown with the friend with the glasses kind of emphasizes like, okay, like you have previous relationships when otherwise games usually kind of tend to deny that a little bit.
Okay,
You know?
I don't know about that because Chris met Katarina like literally as he was into the academy in the prologue. So it could be
Yeah,
that he's
yeah, I
met
guess that's
and
true.
they're like hanging out together. Maybe he came in all alone and he was looking for a friend, and so was she. Just
Yeah.
came
Well,
together.
even then, I think that makes Chris kind of, yeah, I mean, we'll see. This,
Mm-hmm.
but being like, oh, if they have a prior relationship to the story, then it's like that serves to make them a little bit more defined.
Yeah.
Like, Robin had no connections that he remembered, and this, Byleth had no connections I remember.
Yeah, probably no
Alir had
amnesiac here at least. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We do know he will be important because he's kind of very prominently featured in here.
And you're moving around as him,
You're moving around as him, and in the battle scenes later, he and all the Overlord characters that we saw show up earlier, they all have convoy access as well.
Yeah. So very interesting. It could be very cool to have maneuvering lords again, kind of Radiant Dawn style. It's always really interesting when they kind of
Change
that
perspectives.
perspective for you.
Yeah, I'm really curious about that too, because I think Three Houses, the way they did it, it was very heavily marketed as such a thing. Like, choose your house, who you're gonna go with, which starter Pokemon you're gonna pick.
Yeah.
This doesn't really
Yeah, but
have
it's
that
just-
much. It does still have like all them featured very prominently, but not in a way
Yeah.
like, oh, you must pick one. Like, what if we don't have
Yeah.
to? But at the same
Yeah,
time, how can
they
it be
can't-
like?
they don't commit to it.
Yeah, but if there's so many like places, surely they're gonna come to a conflict. That's why they're introduced, right? That's usually how Fire Emblem goes.
Yeah.
No. All right, let's see a little bit more.
Fight so I can save my
Oh, this is when he gets his line. Okay, that's good timing.
All right. Let me hear it.
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
That
I mean,
might be.
that just writes itself. Like, come on, what do you want me to say at this point after 5,000 Fire Emblem games of Fire Emblem
Yeah.
parent dying? Like,
I don't think you're gonna do a great job, bud.
yeah.
I think that might be Zeno Robinson. Who does he?
Voice actor?
Yeah, voice actor. He voices in Fire Emblem. Crap, who did he? He voices Ross in Faye. He's Fogato in Engage.
Oh,
I think that's him.
cool.
He tends to kind of have an archetype of, spunkier, kind of young, like positive attitude, kind
I
of
want to fight so I can save my
fun, kind of jovial characters. Like,
Yeah.
did you played Persona 3 Reload, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was Junpei.
Ah.
So
That's
it could
right.
be.
Yeah,
It could be him.
it could be. He sounds pretty serious here.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty serious about this, and he's not really joking
Mhm.
around here. But I guess Junpei also wasn't always serious at times, and neither was
Yeah.
Fogato.
Mhm.
Yeah. It is so strange to see a character just say this. Like, are they just? It feels like a fourth wall break almost, but it doesn't. The tone doesn't seem like a fourth wall break. I'm so confused what they're going for here. Like,
It's
do,
very
do
interesting.
they want us to believe we can save our fireman parents' life?
We'll see.
But
Who knows?
they make it seem like you're going to be able to. Like, but we get a main character with actual agency and goals and things he wants, unlike freaking Byleth and
The other
Cora and Alir and whatever. Like,
now that I'm thinking about it and talking about it, Fates was definitely not meant to be a MC story. Now that I'm thinking about it, like how they had to put like, "Oh, Silas, I was your friend. We were like
Yeah.
literally best friends for like 7 years. I
What do
made
you
you surf and turn.
mean?
Don't you remember me? Oh yeah, totally."
Yeah, just
So this character seems interesting. I like the world.
yes. I want to give him a chance. I want to give him a chance. Like
Yeah.
I don't mind if I get to name him. I don't mind if I get to change his gender. I don't mind
Yeah.
if he's like if people maybe
Yeah.
even slightly befriend him a little bit more than they would realistically, as long as they
Yeah.
have goals in
Mhm.
mind, as long as they want to do
Yeah.
something, as long as they say stuff
Yeah.
that matters, as long as they want to accomplish something, they have something that drives them.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, controversial, but I honestly enjoyed Alir to I don't know if it was a
All
deep
right,
extent.
get out of here, get out. No, just
Okay,
kidding.
maybe it's literally just because I thought it was so funny when you get the rings taken from you. He's just like, Give it back." That was bars, man. I felt that.
I'm not gonna fall for this bait. Let's move on. Okay,
Okay,
gameplay.
gameplay.
Gameplay, let's go. Alright, he's a
Yeah.
flying Orneus rider. Do you know what an Orneus is? Is it a species?
I think it's a fake character. I think it's a fake species.
Okay, fake species.
Orneus.
'Cause
No, it's not real.
we all know the better name this class is Chicken Jockey.
Chicken jockey. Orneus is not a real thing.
Okay. Chicken Jockey.
Yeah.
I mean, hard to speculate on the stats. Protect resistance or returning from three houses, so defense and resistance basically. But
Protect and resilience. Is that just kind of like active res and defense?
yeah, it's like what you actually get for battle. So this factors in like shields in three houses, for example.
So yeah, people screenshotted these characters here. Obviously, you have some.
Yeah.
You have the most miserable looking motherfucker on the right over there.
This guy, yeah, he's hiding
Above
behind walls.
that one. Above that one.
Oh, this guy. He doesn't. This one doesn't want to be seen. Wait, is this the girl with the glasses?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm sending you. I'm sending you this screenshot on Discord if you can, if it lets you pull it up on a
Oh
separate
yeah,
window.
I can do that.
Yeah.
He does not look happy.
This is the most miserable motherfucker in the entire world.
I mean,
This looks like Gilbert.
Yeah. Oh, that's. I think subconsciously I was reminded of Gilbert as well.
But somebody said Hubert. I sent you a kind of a big comparison piece of.
Oh yeah, I saw that around somewhere.
Yeah.
Let me just pull that up. I guess
Mhm.
it's speculation. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're already at like
It's-
40 minutes in.
it's
By the way, we're doing great.
Yeah. Let's pull them out. That's great.
Just making sure this all ends up on screen somehow.
Yeah, some of these have credence, others are like, okay, like that one we could blaze through these ones. It's like Linhart, yeah, kind of similar, you know. The hair color's really the same.
Green's the hair color, yeah.
Happy is incredibly similar just because of all the thematics and the crusts being seen, demonic beasts.
Yeah, I'm okay with the happy connection, but only because of the monster summoning thing. I do not, and I guess now that I see it, yeah, it's the same face, I guess, but you know.
Yeah, the kind of the Yoritza character too. The rest of these, I mean, maybe Constance one's on the right, but that literally also looks like they made Resplendent Claire in Fire Emblem Heroes like an alternate costume for it. It really does look like that with the hair. It's just kind of blonde woman. The others are just like angry person, like woman's face.
You believe people have similar facial expressions and be related?
And ginger.
Yeah.
And redhead too.
I agree.
That's. And that character behind Lysithea is hitting an unsavory pose. You can't do that. Put that hand down.
Put that hand down. Or put your other hand up, but change something.
Yeah. At least do two hands and then be a zombie. Fire Emblem Reddit's going to love that one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we got this character. Okay.
Yes.
Kaya's initiating combat.
Yes, against what looks like a chariot kind of place.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Uh-huh.
The map looks cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's really hard to figure out if a map is cool or not, but I mean, it has obstacles on it.
It looks kind of more dynamic, potentially.
Are you talking about like potential gameplay, or are you talking like visually?
Like of the visuals, it looks pretty unique. The color is cool, the textures are sweet. I think it looks pretty solid.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was some Forest later that seemed to have a little bit of a worse reception, but this is a fine looking map. I think I like this golden bottom of this plateau over here. particularly.
We'll see if we get tired of these stone structures after a while.
Yeah, probably. If this is all we get, and this is only part of the map. The bigger map is like this is like a quarter of the map. You can see a lot more here as well. A lot of enemies, it seems like. And I mean, this is a two spell guy.
This is probably a mid to later game level, especially considering. I mean, I'd be really astonished if this character could be a mount that early and also level 13.
Level 13, right?
You know, probably he's going to start at level 1, so this is probably a ways in.
Yeah, and he's also gonna have 40 something crit somehow with a bronze spear.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up. Okay, this is really. I'm sorry, but this is literally frame by frame material.
Yeah. Bronze spear, wooden sword, durability is back.
Wait, there was a thing before this. Sorry, there was a thing before this. All right. Attack blaze arts. I think I saw mentioned that there was a meter somewhere visible. I don't see it here. Dan, if you it's maybe this here next to level 13.
Yeah. And dismounting.
Right, you can dismount off of these.
Combat arts, blaze arts. I mean, I'm assuming blaze arts are just gonna be like battalions.
Possible. We see gambits being used later. Like as a gambit command. So I'm not sure about that one. I think one of these costs HP. We'll probably see it on like one of the next screens. And one of these probably costs blaze meter. And set access to the convoy.
Item storage, weight,
Yeah, it doesn't have access to ranged weapons right now, but you'd think this kind of class has a bow. I don't know. Yeah. And nothing else. This is
also, is there anyone in that chariot? Or is that like a robot?
That's a good question, but maybe when we zoom in, we'll see. Okay, yeah, you're right. Durability is here, but I'm really used to it being here. I cannot stand it being here personally. I need it to be here.
Not great.
Wooden sword.
And there's now a curse. Curse bar.
You think that's like a meter that goes in reverse, right? Like if you hit the curse threshold, you're just fucked, or something.
Or it could be like, kind of this version of crests. Like, it does something, or maybe as a consequence, or something like that. Like how maybe like a devil axe or something. Like that.
Yeah. I think 3 houses. That was like a common complaint about it. That in 3 houses, if you use a crest weapon without having the appropriate matching crest on the character that was using it, you take 10 damage. Whereas you see in like one of the chapters, an enemy uses a crest or a crest weapon and they don't have the appropriate crest and they just turn into a freaking monster. So it's kind of wild that the consequence in gameplay for other crest weapons is just wow, 10 damage. Owie. So maybe they thought of something where it's like, okay, if you take enough curse from a weapon, I don't know if you're going to turn into a zombie and kill your whole army or something, but some kind of interesting big drawback would be good. Like if you have like a really strong weapon, but it has a big curse on it, that'd be interesting. Like a negative stat, like weight is. I think that'd be really cool.
It could be a lot, especially because there are 3 houses. So
yeah, and bro is 50 crit, and
yeah,
you know what, Chloe
probably trail information.
Yes,
or something like if you get empowered by your buddy or something like that, or a training one, or
look,
there's gonna always be some kind of weirdness.
Yeah, I think this is just trader jank. I think in Engaged you had Chloe getting 100% crit with a Slim Lance and like her joining chapter. So
that's for Rutger only.
I am 99% sure they just set his skill to 100, and skill still gives half a crit, half a point of crit per point of skill. So he has 50 crit, and that's just enough for them to rig it for this trailer.
Could this be Rutger ancestor?
Rutger ancestor.
Another 5 years of Binding Blade discourse. Okay, Thundercloud Knights.
Yes, that's probably just their name because it's Kai here, and this is Thundercloud Knights. This is their faction.
Yeah.
Charioteers is the
no
class.
face. So I don't know if someone's actually in there, or if it's like still a robot or something like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's like a tiny green thing here, so I guess when it turned around, it kind of popped up or something. Yeah. I don't know.
He's not counterattacking, so
yeah, he's got a bow. Is he? Yeah, he's got a bow. So
is he counterattacking?
No, he's not.
Okay, so it's not 1 to 2 range.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect a bronze bow to be. I think if he did counterattack, he would show up here somewhere. The YouTube bar is a little bit in the way, but you can see he's not doing any damage back. It says 0.
Yeah, no.
And it looks like he has 6 luck because he's reducing the crit by 6. Or he has 6 crit avoid somehow. Wonder how that happened.
I couldn't tell you that, but I could tell you his voice actor.
He's what's like a voice actor that's only ever had to do grunts.
Yeah. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Nah, he pretty much got to do more. He's getting 100s. You can switch with ZLZR as usual before.
Yeah.
Oh, you have equipments here. You can use like shields and stuff, I'm assuming. like rings.
Or shields, or that'd be a curse art or something like that, or
A
who
curse?
knows?
What?
Maybe a curse art, whatever the hell that means.
Um. Oh, yeah. Oh, like a combat art or a blaze art. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, actually,
because I'd be
that
really
might.
surprised. I'd be astonished if that was above, like a weapon, is to just put a shield on or something like that.
I retract my
Nah,
statement. I think you're right. I think you're right.
some kind of something.
Mm-hmm.
You never know.
I see the sword here.
Very
I don't know
interesting.
what this is. This little like super.
That's a
tiny-
crest. That's okay. That is the crest. I believe that's Yuri's crest.
Oh, shit. What it's called?
Uh, let me see.
Oh, something. A bind or something?
Aubin.
Yes. Sorry, I was
Aubin.
close. Aubin.
Yeah. He is. Uh,
I don't even know how to spell
does
it.
it say on? Does it say on here? Let me see. Yeah, Albin, Fire Emblem. Yeah, that's Albin.
Oh,
So this is a Yuri-esque. I mean, I guess I was kind of right. Yuri-esque character. He kind of
that
seems like
is a
lay of the
match
land.
and a half.
Yeah, kind of the purpley hair. Yeah, yeah, stuff like that. Kind
Okay,
of.
Reddit just noticed it too. Yep, that
Yeah.
is Yuri's crest, all right. I'm gonna pull it up
Mhm.
real quick. This is more of a Pinterest kind of image, but hey, it'll do.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect match. Okay, so he has that then. He's just the same family as Yuri. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, I'm guessing this is just referring to class types or something. I don't know what else this could be. So
They'll maybe be their mount or.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. He does have 2 horses. And then a wheel. I don't know, man. That's a weird class. Maybe it's just symbols for the classes themselves. But then that would mean he has a symbol here for that. He doesn't. So weird.
Something like very interesting.
Very weird.
Let's see him hit.
Uh-huh.
Nightly senses. Okay, that maybe
Oh.
that means that was a passive that he
Oh,
activated.
he literally has a skill. All right. Okay, cool. It's a crit. Okay, so is this a made up animal or is it just the chicken jockey?
Yeah,
Is
that's some kind of.
that's definitely a chicken or like more like a cock, I think is what it's called. A male chicken.
Mhm. That he's got a snood. That red thing is called a snood.
Oh.
The more you know. And he's
Uh-huh.
saying, "Take this."
Mm-hmm. He sure is saying take this.
All right, what's he gonna do?
I think he's gonna take this.
Okay, there's a guy in there.
Yeah, not anymore though.
Mm-mm.
I think it was Bopper who commented that like, oh, that's kind of sad for the rider. His horses get hit and he dies.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Then
That's
they
bullshit.
didn't test this. They didn't test that shit, man. I'd be pissed, bro.
Environment
Them
looks
big
good
calls,
though.
too. Yeah,
The zoom in was really fast.
good. They have. He's got a faction symbol on the left of his
Ah,
name.
yes.
An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear.
This character is also going to be very popular.
It's probably the hyped up music, but I like her so much already.
Yeah, she's quite cool. Let's see. What did I have a picture for this? I had. There's a Saros crest on her lance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, if you have the frame like screenshot,
I think it'll pop. I'll tell you when to.
is it on here as well? I think this is either her cape or like some kind of thing behind her.
It's something. And I'll tell you to pause when she's got the when the screenshots in the frame. I'll remember that. Yeah, she's blowing people aside. Oh yeah, this one. Wait, is it? Wait, keep going.
Surely she's like heir to the throne somewhere, right?
Something like that, yeah. Okay, I guess I'll come up later. Yeah, she's got Mahadu's spear. She's a noble.
Yeah, which could be like the engaged nobles that all were just called nobles.
Yeah, it's
So-
a gambit, disturbing strike. Yeah, they can't
Mhm.
move. Will they have stride? Who knows?
Ooh, kind of hoping we don't need stride to get around fast, but I
Mm-hmm.
mean, rather have stride than not have stride.
You never know.
Same commands from what I can tell. Blaze Arts, Combat Arts. It's got a hit rate. Sometimes it's effective against stuff.
I don't know if there any of the characters in the background are ones we've seen before. They look like rough kind of oldsters.
Yeah, this is a guy with an eye patch.
Mm,
I don't think we've
I
seen
do
him
like
yet.
an iPad.
This is a boss. Looks like an assassin. And then 2 generic guys. There's a guy here. Kind of got a mauvier-like face, but then different haircut.
Something like
My
that.
first thought when I saw this was like a symbol of a drum set.
Yeah, it looks like a little mushroom.
I think he's holding up a shield.
Mm.
This is the forest that people were calling ugly.
Oh, I need the strength to
Yeah,
lead
it's
my
not too bad.
strength enough for a queen.
Badass line.
Yeah.
So where's the lance? I need the lance.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, she has a weapon here.
It's like a scene where there's like arrows flying in the background.
Oh, that is here. Oh no, wait, I don't know what you mean. Yeah, we can keep watching then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, same crest
Demon
weapon.
sword.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought he was like stopping a thief or something with this little block or something. That's what it reminded me of.
He's killing a foreign person. You can't do that.
Oh my
That looks
God.
like Camilla.
Yeah, that's Camilla's armor. That is so much like Camilla's
Yeah.
armor. Holy shit. I mean, it's missing
Alright,
some
let's see
obvious
his
Camilla
butt.
features, but
Let's
yes,
see his butt.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. This really does look like Camilla. Low key.
That's so much like Camilla. I mean,
Dietrich.
uh-huh.
Dietrich.
He's got the answer. He got the teleporting sword.
And
art.
Answer is. Wait, wait, fuck. Is it? No. The deal, the Fire Emblem hack is the last promise. So I'm not. It wasn't the answer. The answer is the Persona DLC.
That is Persona 3 Reload DLC, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like gonna be like, this is Kellic. He can teleport. He's evil. His sword's called the Answerer.
No.
That's like the blend between like really badass and really cringe.
Kellic swords are most definitely not called that.
Mm.
He's gonna like teleport up here.
He can warp.
Yeah, a couple
There's
more
a blue
guys in here.
character.
I don't know if we've seen
There are
any of
axes.
these.
There are axes in this game.
Apparently, yep. They are using very similar symbols for weapons to 3 houses.
Yeah.
Not quite the
Watch
same,
this.
but very similar. Oh, this is a
It's like a
spear.
blue with a,
It's a spear,
it's like a
right?
blue
Yeah.
blue kind of lance girl.
Mhm. Yeah. Trying to see
Something
the
like that.
details to glean from this. I don't think so. Let's see what he does.
It is imperative that I face it again.
I'm gonna have a
Let's-
quick glance at that. Like, there's a one screen I wanted to see.
It is imperative
Shadow. Okay, nothing
that I
here.
face it again.
There was one more thing here.
He's also level 37.
Oh, what the fuck? Could it be like a prologue like scene from like Fates where you don't really you have like massive
Could be.
level characters but they don't really like gain anything from fighting?
It is imperative that I face it again. I
Interesting.
must
Hmm.
cull it with this.
Oh, he had like
11
50
swords.
swords.
Yeah. You don't need that many swords.
He does.
All right,
What if one breaks? They only have 25 durability left.
All right, we got
Answer,
yeah, Heroes Relics, Bloodletting. Yeah, this guy's edgy as fuck. Levin Sword, Iron Sword, Flysa.
Heroes Relics. Is that what they were called in 3 houses as well?
Yeah, Heroes Relic.
Okay. Bloodletting combat art. That is not the one he uses, I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
He also has ROM hack level crit.
Less than this is a Swordmaster character with less crit than like a Bronze Lance mount.
Yep.
Yeah, this
Very
is probably
realistic. Yeah.
yeah.
He is an actual Myrmidon.
Yeah, he cuts this guy.
Yeah.
He's got his own motivations. He's probably got something going on. He's probably got a deep past. Look out for this guy.
But I think he's using a combat art doubling anyway.
This
Yeah.
Using some kind of art.
Murderous intent.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is like, this is like, this is my OC. He's a combination. He is Byleth. We went to Fates and he and Camilla fell in love. And I was like a sword master and I taught him how to fight. This is my favorite character.
Murderous intent is a skill we've seen before. I'm not gonna look at what it does, but we have it in
Yeah.
3 houses.
Murderous
you can look it up if
intent
you want.
is- Who has it? That's Yuritsa's, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is actually.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, definitely your
Intent
stats answer.
Fire. Murderous Intent is that's a personal skill of Death Knight's.
It's like his plus
Of
hit
Death
skill,
Knight,
right?
yeah, that's his thing, yeah. So
Oh,
this
never
is
mind. I looked it up
this is
in
this
Fire
is
Proxy.
Yuritsa with a sword of the creator.
We just have Yuritsa again. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Something's happening. She's not happy
This
about
is
it.
this is probably
This is Letta, right?
I don't think it's either Letta or like Letta's mom or sister, like there's something like that.
Right. You think the stuff is on fire? She doesn't
Yeah.
like stuff being on
Not
fire.
good. Not great. Not great.
Would not
Fire Emblem
recommend.
Fire Emblem 4 fans know that it's not great. They also know that we're never fucking getting a remake. It's never going to happen.
Fire Emblem fans when they realize there's no remake for their favorite game.
That was me. Mm-hmm. Punch the hole in the wall.
I can't believe Fire Emblem doesn't like fire.
So much
I
that
know, right?
simply kill-
Well, because Metroid fans don't like Metroids.
Mm-hmm. Her lines are so badass. Hold on, let me put the subtitles back on.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me.
This is
I refuse to die.
This character is very fucking cool. Did you play
I refuse to
Octopath
There's a
Traveler?
man I hate so
Only a
much
demo a
that
little
simply
bit.
killing him
I
will
gave up on it.
Yeah, this character, honestly, the second one is really good. The first one is kind of mediocre. But there's the character in that first one called Primrose, and her whole thing is that like I lost everything. I became like kind of a dancer head character, but I'm also like an assassin trying to murder the man that like ruined my life and killed my father. So this character is very similar archetype here.
satisfy
So
me.
looks Blaze. Okay, that's Blaze. That's what a Blaze art is.
Right, these are the ones that cost HP? Yeah, okay, they are. Song of
Song of
Beast,
Madness,
Madness,
Song of
Passion,
Ice
Ice Water,
Water. That's
Abjuring.
refreshing.
What is abjuring? Is that an English word?
Abjuring, I believe so. Or abjuration means. Oh yeah, the solemn That's like a lot of buzzwords. And the act of okay, an oath of what does abjuring mean? Abjuration is the act of formally renouncing or rejecting a belief, claim, or allegiance, often by oath or it's basically just like badass oath for swearing rejection. So it's probably just like
I reject your
very
religion,
symbolic.
gotcha, alright.
So, symbolic type something.
Right.
Either way, very
Okay.
cool.
I mean, the elephant in the room is summon a demonic beast once per map, cut our HP in like a
Plus
third.
4 blaze, which is interesting.
Yeah.
This costs.
So either Blaze is a
HP.
negative meter or it's like
Mhm.
they're trying to incentivize you to use this, I guess. Interesting.
Yeah.
Required monster rank, I don't even know.
Hmm.
But she's gonna summon a beast. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just the Mao, just
Yeah.
summon a beast.
The angry man behind her is saying, "Yeah, you do that.
You do that. Yeah.
That'd be freaking awesome. That'd be freaking awesome, bro."
This symbol was bosses in 3 houses, but I see like 3 of these guys here, or 4 of these guys with that symbol, so maybe it's not anymore. Interestingly enough. You'd think this is like some kind of special summoner character, but her class is just called Hunter, and you can see, I think you can see here in this thing here that just looks like a hunter sprite, like an archer, just holding a bow. So you wonder if you can just like, use bows.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very unique character here.
I am extremely curious about her backstory and characterization. She seems like a badass.
Yeah.
For that reason, I
Could she be
refuse
my
to
mom?
die.
Oh right, and she has the guitar.
Refuse
She's
to
kind of.
She's got her.
It looks like a guitar, right? She's has a bow and a
She got
guitar.
her.
for that
I believe that's actually a lute. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Actually, it could be. I don't know.
Bards
could
can
be
be
a
female,
lute.
right? Like there's not like a gendered term for a bard. It can just be a bard.
Probably.
Probably. Not important. Not
I
important.
refuse to die.
So what if she's a hunter? If she's hunting somebody she does not like?
Maybe she got some kind of magic on
Maybe.
her.
Yeah, this.
I won't let you die.
This looks like a scene where she's about to get smoked.
Well, hopefully Kai can stop that.
Yeah, that really sounds like Zeno Robinson. I could be wrong though.
I mean, sounds like a decent voice actor at least.
He's a very good voice actor. I'm a big fan of his.
So my first thought was these guys, and especially the next guy in the next shot, reminded a lot of like the grapplers in 3 Houses. I think he even like threw a chain there. But obviously those were already based on gladiator like outfits. so it makes a lot of sense. I think these are actually shots from the whatever the games were called, the gladiator fights again. See like a guy with an axe like falling over or something.
Funny games.
Yeah. Okay, they were fighting.
It's green guy. Oh god, wait, is this a cutscene? Let me see this.
This is a cutscene, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Like an in-game cutscene.
Probably.
Okay, that definitely looks better. I was worried because I saw the movement and it made me feel like Three Houses cutscene where everyone's standing in an open plane and making like movements.
Yeah, no, this is a lot more dynamic than that for sure.
Yeah, this is looking pretty solid.
It's like pre-rendered or whatever it is called. I don't think we've seen this guy before.
We have not. He's a funny little character.
My first thought was like Marvel Rivals Namor, like the merman.
He really does look like that. I'm like you remind me of something, but I don't know what it is.
Kind of chewing on a little stick over here. He's got a lot of jewels on, even on his arms.
He loves it. He loves his diamonds. Bust down.
No pointy ears, so probably not an Abatean.
Yeah, he looks like, I don't like his design very much.
It's a little busy, right?
No, not a fan.
I think he literally has no lines either. I don't think he does anything in this trailer. About to be proven wrong in 2 seconds, probably.
Yeah,
but he seems to have caught the beef of not the Jiritsa, Dietrich.
Of our Camilla Byleth child.
Honestly, Camilla's armor, color scheme, and looks in general is like the best thing about her. Not counting like the obvious like windows everywhere, but just the color scheme. Like everything but that is super cool.
I never played Castlevania, but he looks like a Alucard.
That's what everyone called him right away. Like, oh, Alucard environment. See, remember that long ago there was a guy, I think it was on Reddit or YouTube, that was leaking quote unquote new Fire Emblem details. It was like Vampire Emblem.
Yeah, that'd be freaking awesome. Now we got it, guys. Reddit, everyone say sorry to the Reddit guy.
He was only 20 years ahead of his time, probably.
Yeah, they got him though.
They got him. Finally, he gets the credit he deserves.
And now warm blood is served in a crude.
And this guy is
yeah, that's Dietrich talking, I think.
Is that?
Yeah, this is Dietrich. I think that's Dietrich. They're meant to evoke that Dietrich is talking. Again, these cutscenes are probably unrelated to what he's talking about.
Okay, this one is fucking crazy.
Yeah, the gun lady.
So Vale Azura character and Camilla Byleth character are fighting, and she's gonna fucking up the pull on him.
Yeah, well, she's kind of. I don't think she gets how a gun works, or there's some other reason she's not using it the way you usually use guns.
Yeah, I mean, there's like glowing blue lights in the background. Is this like a technology?
Oh, you think this is Shambhala?
It could be.
Ooh, maybe. So one of the reasons that is this a gun lighting up? It is. So if there's guns in Three Houses, it's got to be because of Nabatean technology, right? Like everything is medieval in Three Houses except for the Nabateans.
Yeah, but this character does really invoke like a Veil type character.
Veil, like the engaged veil.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about the veil on her head.
Well, I mean, she is both that, and she does have a veil, and she's also like the Veil character.
I think she looks like a cleric, but since this is based on again all these like Mediterranean countries, that could just be normal wear for wherever she's from.
Yeah.
But I mean, the outfit looks a lot like Safi, Maria, Lena kind of wear. Maybe not Lena, but they got that kind of outfit going. I think I also saw that she has like a some kind of band around her leg with a knife in it, I think, as well. So she's armed. She's ready for it.
She's tough stuff.
I know she's ready for this, but you know, she's trying. Clearly she's up for it. She's like, she knows what she's doing.
I feel like she probably should be winning this one.
I feel like she brought a gun to a sword fight, and she should have done it more like Indiana Jones, and she said she's just doing it like that Indiana Jones kid, but with the gun instead.
Oh, short round.
Yeah.
Short round? Oh no, it was like a different. I saw that movie like 2 years ago for the first time.
The Crystal Skull, right?
Oh no, the new one. Oh no, fucking! I was talking about the original one.
Oh.
Either way, it's right.
Yeah, I was talking about the one who does it wrong is the Crystal Skull. The one where Indy did it right. It's the very first one.
Is the Crystal Skull the first one?
No, Crystal Skull is one of the later ones. Pretty sure. I should not be mentioning this as if I know what I'm talking about. I never watched Indiana Jones movies.
They're okay.
Yeah. But we think this might be a fight in Shambhala, basically, is what it comes down to. And she has a gun.
Glowing blue lights in the background. She's got a gun.
She's got a gun. Healer might have a gun. They started with nothing, then they got fists in engage, like gauntlets,
Mm.
arts, art scrolls, and now they got a gun. They're tired of being
Mhm.
defenseless.
Exactly. Eventually, you gotta stay safe out there these days.
Stay safe out there. Okay, cat lady. Gotta have the cat ladies in your thing. I don't know, and this is a cat, right? These are very fast shots. I can't really do a whole lot about this.
This
And now warm blood is served.
Fight. There we go. Okay, there we come. Blurry as fuck. Okay, this is the best it gets,
I
probably.
I would anticipate this to be a woman of color character.
Possibly.
I don't know if you can see actually face. I mean, I see the hair, I see the pose. So
It looks like
could have
it's like the
biological
braids,
relation.
right? Or dreadlocks, whatever
Yeah.
you call them.
Oh,
Yeah.
a little bit. I thought that I saw a little bit of skin under the mask.
Oh, okay. That's fair. She's even wearing gloves. It's hard to tell.
It's very good.
I'm saying
it's
she.
very good. Yeah.
I
Sorry,
guess
go ahead.
I was just gonna say I guess the hair is a bit more feminine. I don't actually know if this is a
Yeah.
she.
Yeah. Could be. Maybe this is a leap. Maybe too preemptive. But yeah, the top of the head, I'm feeling that. I'm seeing the pink veil too. I'm getting the braids in the hair. I'm feeling woman. I'm gonna go crazy. I could give a guess and could be like, I mean, because Kai has like a darker skin tone. This could be Kai sibling, Kai best friend, Kai mom character given mask. Like, oh look, I revealed I'm a character. It could be.
Some people were saying
That's fine.
Almyra.
Almyra?
Like
That could
Almyra
be.
takes place in Almyra. Kai's from Almyra. These characters are from Almyra, basically.
Could be.
I think
Could be.
Three Houses. Most of the dark skin colored characters are from Almyra,
Yeah.
but we have a lot more in this one.
Or Dusker.
True. Oh, I forgot. Damn it! I erased Dusker. I'm so sorry I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, that dude, you can't do that, man.
Can't do that.
Man, there was like a whole thing about that, man.
Damn, I'm literally.
That was like a big deal. That was like a big deal.
It's okay. We're 1 hour and 10 minutes in. It's fine. They won't know.
Yeah.
They will never know.
Yeah. Let's see this character's.
I think so. Maybe the reason I thought it was a she is because I heard a feminine voice, but I think it's gonna cut back to Letta in a bit.
Yeah.
And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny me
Yeah.
my feelings? I
Yeah.
refuse to.
Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah,
Who's she fighting?
there's that scene back there.
In a crude cup.
The sword clash scene.
Deny
Yes. Who's she fighting? Do we know this one? Is it?
Uh,
I don't think we do. I don't think I've seen this beard pattern.
yeah. I don't know. Here, Rebecca, pull up that picture I just sent you, the screenshot.
Okay. Oh, this is where the lance comes in. All right, gotcha.
Yeah. Here.
Paste. Yeah, I got it. I'm just failing at copying it.
Mhm.
Please, Discord, give it to me. There we go.
There you go. It's just something. There's a lot going on in the scene. I mean, I just.
Boucheron. What's Boucheron doing on
Wait,
there?
what? I didn't see that.
Why is Boucheron on here?
Is that Lester to the right too?
Lester? Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, guys!
Can't believe it. How is that
I
possible?
think it's 5 more years of Lester discourse.
Oh my god, you already did it to me. You really did it to me. Okay, where am I supposed to look? This is where the lance comes in.
I was doing this.
This is the whole bit. Okay, this is the whole bit. Okay.
That was it. There's not actually
God damn
anything
it.
in there.
There's nothing in there. God damn it.
There's nothing in there.
God damn it.
Watch them actually do something like that, like she loses an eye or something like that.
I should have known because this is not the character that has the lance you were talking about. God damn it. Damn it. I don't think we know anything about this guy besides, he's got a big tattoo.
I guess somebody said where's that picture? That paint, the body paint is the crest of Gautier.
Gautier crest.
Crest of Gautier. Sylvain. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's
Are you trying to match it to the tattoo?
yeah, I think it is. It's spelled Gautier.
Yeah. I'll
it's
look it
got
up.
it's a very specific, because it's missing the pointy parts a little bit, but it's a really specific kind of curved S shape.
Oh, you're right, because we don't know if behind that belt it's interrupted. Yeah, let me pull it up here. That is the crest of
Also,
Gautier in its almost entirety. I am good at this. Trust me. Okay, whatever. You can see it's symmetrical vertically.
Decoration, the points of the crest. Can you really quick? We're at 155. Can you really quick go back to that blonde king character, like
At the start? Yeah.
the announcing guy?
155. Okay.
Yeah.
This guy.
Uh,
I think he has one too somewhere. I don't see anything on his
People-
chest. But it's covered.
People are saying that the points of the star really strongly resemble the crest of Blathed.
There's a lot of Dimitri hints in here.
Yeah, which is probably singling that this is Chris.
I'm not even gonna pull up that crest. I'm gonna say that's Cope. That's just a reach.
It
That's
might
just a
be.
reach.
We'll
That's a
see.
reach.
That's
That's a
what
reach.
people are saying potentially.
That's a reach. I'm not falling for that one.
Mm-hmm. We'll see if we believe
If
it.
I'm wrong, you can come back to the video and give it a like.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think this is still the arena fight. I don't think this is a serious fight at all.
I think they edited it out. I think this is a new version of the trailer, because the one I showed you was kind of different.
Oh, okay.
Let you deny me my
Dog
feelings?
character.
I refuse to accept.
King on Crow. Yeah, this is Edelgard, Sothis.
Oh yeah.
all that.
Do we know her name? I forgot.
That's Theodora.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's Theodora.
Theodora. Okay.
This is probably the scene with the lance. Yeah, this is the scene.
Oh yeah. Okay. Finally, we found it. With no need for Lester at all.
Saros. Well,
on the land. Oh, that's very clear. Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far. Yeah.
What crest is that? Ceros?
The crest of Saros. Yeah, a little bit. They say it's on her lance, kind of the circles.
I remember Crest of Ceros looks a little bit differently, but I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, it looks a little.
Oh. All right, I see it. All right.
Could be. Yeah, a little. The circle shape.
It's like if a bunch of kids played like a game of telephone with each other to draw the Crest of Ceros. This is what it ends up.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, because it's kind of similar. It's kind of like where it's probably the fact that she's like an important leader character, bone archetype. Like
horned
Kate,
helmets.
Like a hair color. Like does a lot of lifting here.
I just want to know more, man. These characters seem so interesting and cool right now.
Yeah, we're hoping that they turn out cool.
Big Throne. I don't think we've seen this hairdo before.
Yeah, I don't know what this character
with
is.
the weird twin tails kind of deal.
And who that character up there is? Do we know? Could it be Edelgard?
Could be evil person. I know that's
could
not
be Edelgard.
mutually exclusive depending on your POV, but
could it be Undertale?
Yeah.
Kai being arrested for something, I guess, or like being.
Oh, he looks like he's being crucified here.
Crucified, I guess. I mean, that's just because it's a still shot.
They're grabbing his arms. Could he be a Christ figure? Will he die at the end and turn into the 14th emblem?
You're messing with me.
Also a pirate ship.
Also pirate ship. Fire Emblem confirmed. It's got a.
Fate's confirmed. Boat emblem is back.
I think the Norian characters all had like these skulls on their thing too. I don't think this
like
is not exactly a skull, but it kind of has like the little devil shape going on, I guess, like the horned
Something
devil.
like that. Looks like a scary face.
Yeah.
I'm terrified. I wouldn't want to mess with this guy.
-2 speed for a modern. There's your Pokemon joke for the day.
So true. I would I'm going to
Yo, Wish Granter.
There we go.
When he said divine in the trailer, my immediate thought was I was going to say dragon next. I played too much Engage. Like dragon is wishing right at me. I have no idea what that could be about, but it sounds like it's not often that someone's like, all right, make a wish, I'll make it happen.
So say I, the divine sovereign. That's my vow to you.
Very Fire Emblem flower speech.
That really does sound like the Chris Hackney. So I think it's a Dimitri-esque guy.
I agree. Unfortunately.
But yeah, that was the trailers.
Yes, well, there's one more bit actually. It's 20 more seconds, so like 50 more minutes.
Oh yeah, the most important.
Mommy Sophis.
Gotten me so soon.
Okay, that's the weird thing is that she's asking, dude. There's so many Fire Emblem fans that saw that she grew up and then quit.
Oh
Everyone
no.
on Reddit got so mad right now.
No. No, you can't say that about him. So, have you
Some of
forgotten
them,
me
not you guys
so
watching the video
soon?
though.
Who's she talking to? A
That's gonna
joke.
be Violet.
Yeah, a joke I made is that Byleth went a little bit overboard with the Divine Pulse, went too far backwards in time, and now he's stuck in the medieval Greece or whatever.
Mhm.
But we haven't seen Byleth
Dude,
yet, so
Violet back in time. Wow.
back in time. Gotta get back to the future, guys.
Mhm.
Gotta save my classmates. But
Back to
yeah,
the
I
past
mean,
and
familiar looking throne, stairs,
I mean,
Sothis.
was the lore that she was like a full person and then like died or whatever and then became a baby again?
Yeah, she had amnesia too
Yeah.
when she came back as a baby. She definitely was. I think it was.
Yeah.
I think she was killed. I'm not
Yeah.
super
Yeah. She
brushed
was
up
by the Nabateans and because
by the
she's Rhea's
Nabateans,
mom. Or the
by the people who killed the Nabateans, right? The genocidal.
well Nemesis.
Yeah, that's what I
Were they
thought.
the Nabateans?
I'm not
Or
looking.
are those the Agarthians?
Yeah, okay. So I think the Argarthians were the ones that killed Sothis, if I'm not
Yeah, like
wrong.
the whatever Nemesis was
Yeah, the Nemesis was not
killed.
Nemesis was not an Argathian, but I think he worked with him.
Yeah.
Argathians were the dragon people.
Yeah.
No,
Okay. So then yeah, he killed
come
her.
on. Nabateans were the dragon people, and they worship Sothis.
Yeah, which is kind of weird
Mm.
because then it'd be like, okay, if she was a baby, then she'd be like, oh, my mom is like 2.
Rhea tried to bring Sothis back by
Yeah.
reviving her inside Violet's
Because
heart.
because when I saw this, I got to be so honest with you, I was probably kind of stupid, and it was just so caught up in the not stupid, but I was caught up in the. I don't think I noticed that it was exactly 3 houses until I saw this, and I was like, okay, they're like similar kind of aspects. I'm like, those kind of things look similar. I'm like, okay, they're taking popular design aspects from 3 houses and carrying them forward. Like, okay, they're like, this is our Persona 5 now.
Yep.
This is three houses is Persona 5 now. These are the characters you're always going to see. This is the world you're going to see. We have, and besides Engage in the last 6-7 years of this franchise, it is only 3 houses.
Fortunately, it hasn't gotten as old yet as Persona 5. We haven't gotten a dancing game yet. We haven't gotten a Warriors game yet. Actually,
We have.
Fuck.
That's
Oh shit. Oh shit. I legit didn't even mean to make that joke. I was gonna, if I'm gonna make a joke like that, it'll be the third because of the rule of 3. I did not mean to ruin it like that on the second one. I should have used a tactics game. Fuck. I guess we are Persona 5.
Yeah, we are. We had the first game. We had the DLC. We had Smash Fighters Pass DLC.
Oh my god.
We had Warriors.
I'll enjoy it while I can.
I'm fortunately enough. I think the world of 3 houses and the characters are very cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the worst thing. Because I mean, that's what Awakening was beforehand. That was way worse.
Yes.
That was Awakening was that. Oh, it was the Warriors game is there, and then the Shin Megami Tensei was Warriors, and then this was.
And then to put Awakening characters in Fates.
But yeah, but then I saw this and I was like, "Oh, is this like a time skip?" And dude, hell yeah, brother! Dude, Fire Emblem fans might get that reference.
So subtle.
But I saw this and I'm like, "Oh, this is the future." But now it's they thought that she like grew up, and I'm like, "Okay, no, this is probably the past."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put my money on past as well.
Yeah.
And this is just a cryptic line. I could refer to like 1,000 different things.
Because when I think of Fortune and I think of Weave, this is a deep cut, but
right, the game has a title.
A big part of like Greek mythology is like Weavers of Fate. I believe they're Lachesis, Clotho, and another one. They're like kind of the Weavers of Fate, and that's like a Greek Roman type myth.
I do remember them from the Hercules movie, the Disney movie. I don't think they were named in that one, but I mean, those are names that have been in Fire Emblem, I think.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Weavers of Fate in Greek mythology are the Morai or the Fates, trio of goddesses who determine the destiny of every mortal and god by the weaving thread of life. Their names are Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropos.
Atropos?
So
I don't think we had that one yet, but what's Clotho in Fire Emblem again? I'm pretty sure that's like a boss name or something.
I don't think that's a character yet. Like these are like this is like the actual Greek mythology.
I believe you, but like Lachesis is one. It can be multiple things at once.
I mean, I think that they find names that they like in mythology and just like take them
I
randomly
agree.
for the most part. Like it's either like Norse mythology, it's Greek mythology, it's
I
Japanese mythology, But either way, it's kind of weaving, past game Greek inspired. So I'm definitely going with Greek inspired kind of past game, and obviously saying, oh, thread of morality and thread of life and destiny is like, oh yeah, change your destiny. You start out this way, so
uh-huh.
definitely a very particular vibe they're cultivating here.
I looked it up, and one of the arena enemies in Jukro is named Clotho. It's like a fire mage. I just remembered
Oh
him, like
yeah,
a mage fighter or
oh,
whatever
yeah.
the class
I
is
think
called. So, and I don't think we had the third one yet, so maybe they'll be in here.
mhm.
Sure, they're not just gonna name another character like Keeses. They
Yeah,
wouldn't. Come on, they
or
wouldn't
at
do
least
that.
just like the concept of a fate weaver not
Yeah,
being there.
you
They're
know.
all persona characters,
Y-
or there are personas.
Yeah, I saw the Persona 1 when I was googling as well. Yeah,
Mhm,
it's gonna be Clotho, and then Lachesis, and then Lawrence probably.
mhm,
They haven't used that name a whole lot yet, or Arthur.
yeah.
They'll do that
Oh,
probably.
so true. Hilda,
Hilda,
Claude.
Hilda.
Still so fucking stupid that they reused like 7 names in that game. Could you not have done like Derek?
I can forgive them for Claude because it's spelled a lot differently, but Lawrence and Hilda I will always keep ripping on.
Lawrence, Hilda. There's more than that, I think. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is really exciting. I'm super hyped for the fact that they are willing to go for some new concepts, but they're also using
Yeah.
a world that a lot of fans like. So surely this game will sell like like is it like hotcakes, whatever it's called.
Hotcakes, yeah.
Hotcakes, yeah. Because Three Houses had a massive fan base. I do not
Yeah.
mind them pattering as well if that means growing the series. I would love
Yeah.
I would love a remake. I would love a game in a new universe, but I'm a big fan of Foldland, and Foldland could use with a lot more lore behind it. So I'm happy to see more of it.
Yeah.
And every character
Yeah.
that is shown in this trailer makes me curious about what's going to happen.
hmm
Obviously,
Yeah, I mean,
sorry, I
no,
just
go ahead.
one more thing. Your imagination will probably always have bigger aspirations, like more of a reach than what the final project is going to be. Because the final product can only be one thing, whereas your
Mhm,
imagination, the sky's the limit, and then beyond that to infinity if you want. So it's
mhm.
really hard to live up to everything. But it's fun to dream. It's fun to speculate. It's fun to think about what is going to happen. I really can't wait to find out what all this
Yeah.
is about. Because we
Yeah.
kind of just don't know anything about this story.
No, not at all.
We know there's
I
going to be
think that
games.
I always find it really cool when games are in the same universe, for sure. We only get like two or three, like one or two at most. Like I like that Valentia, Arcanea, and Jugdral are all linked. I think it makes it cool. I mean, Three Houses had a lot of really cool shit, but kind of felt like there was a bit of rushedness to it. That the
Yes.
world kind of missed a lot of lore.
Yes.
And then Three Hopes dropped the ball again,
Oh,
I think, really badly on the story.
yeah, I can see it.
I mean,
I
it
saw one
feels like it
route.
kind of. Did you only play one route of that game?
I only played one route, and I think that goes for a lot of people. So I think that's kind of says
Yeah.
something about Three Hope's lasting power.
Mhm.
Because for Three Houses, like a lot of people played every route.
Yeah. So that would be I only played one too. I kind of got the hankering to try again, and I stopped. The game never got DLC or follow up for the story
Mm-hmm.
but so I mean, this is a good. I feel like it's a good opportunity. It's not like the fifth one. It's a completely new theming. Like if this was just like, dude, this is 100 years in the future, and you're Byleth's grandchild, and you're going back
Oh.
to school again.
Oh.
I mean, it's like
You're hurting me.
yeah. I'm unfortunately I'm a huge FE4 fan, so I'm obviously very disappointed that this is not that, but also I'm not like I'm trying to be like a healthy fan and be like new
Uh-huh.
content is just as exciting and cool. I would never
Uh-huh.
complain about new content that looks good too,
Same.
but I'm glad that when franchises get to be in ruts or have certain themings to them that like like it's stuck like it's like this isn't like they're not hammering in more anime cutesy like school like everyone's like cartoony buddies like I don't know this feels like it's back to a unique kind of fantasy and they didn't like do like the weird Fey OCs that they've been making lately or more Three Houses or Alliers or like studio like it has its own unique style.
It does.
I'm glad that the series is not dead again, because it was literally dead for 2 years, over 2 years.
They were making a game.
Yeah.
I think the delay felt a lot worse due to some other circumstances, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, COVID, probably.
Yeah. Mm.
I don't know. I didn't feel like we were in a
And
massive drought, but I'm sure
yeah.
glad to have something to look forward to. Even
Yeah.
though, again, I believe they're not going to give us anything for maybe not a year, but like 9 months.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll get a little bit in a bit. I'm sure we'll start to get like character art. They'll talk about the universe and stuff more.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mecca, now that it's all said and done, what were your thoughts on the Engage era?
The era of Engage. Well, as a content creator, it was very fun to play this game. I
Mm.
did feel like because I was online so much, I ended up overexposing myself to it quite a bit, and
Mm.
so it lasted less long for me than, for example, Three Houses in a
Yeah.
way that felt almost unhealthy.
Hmm.
So, but now that I put it down a lot and then got back into it recently, I've actually really been enjoying it. I think Engage is best looked at from a gameplay angle rather than a story angle. I think that is much more interesting to talk about.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to see another celebration game like Engage again. I think
Hmm.
once is enough, and I think we have plenty of celebration games already in between like Awakening and kind of Fates and then
Hmm.
Warriors and Heroes. I think we had enough of that. I
Yeah.
don't think Engage needed more of it, especially because it didn't really treat the old uh like emblems with a whole lot of respect. It didn't really give them a whole lot of screen time or anything. It just kind of used them
Yeah.
in service of Engage in a not very flattering way. So that I sound very negative right now. I did enjoy Fire Emblem Engage as a whole, and I like making content out of it, and I like present tense making content out of it.
Hmm.
But to call it an era, Three Houses felt like a real era. Engage felt like a couple months for me.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, I thought it was a lot of fun. Obviously, I feel like a good idea, and something I will continue to do with this game is to go in with realistic hopes.
Mm-hmm.
I went into Engage with kind of, I feel like, normal, healthy hopes. I don't really freak out about the story, and I had a lot of fun with it. I think that a lot of the characters were cool. I thought the story was like, okay, this is goofy and kind of dumb, but I kind of laughed along with it. The gameplay was really fun.
Same.
I But it did really kind of unfortunately feel like it got to a point very fast that people were just kind of done with it. It didn't really seem like that many people really liked it, and so it kind of felt like they made a couple. It came out, they talked about it for like maybe 2-3 months, and then nobody talked about it ever again.
Yes.
What's a
Absolutely.
crazy thing to think about is that this is obviously a disconnected thing, but I find it fascinating is that I hate to say it, but this is a fandom explainer potentially. In the Choose Your Legends polls, there's been like 9 or 10 of them, and Three Houses has gotten screen time every year. An engaged character has still never won one of these polls. Has never made it into the top four. Does
That's
not
true.
has not happened. Like it was just all OCs and then Byleth this year.
I don't
So I believe
know.
that will continue to happen. I believe. It feels like Engage will kind of be forgotten about, and that, like kind of missing. Doesn't really seem to have the fan staying power, and it doesn't really seem like IS themselves really kind of supported it greatly.
Mm-hmm.
To the extent, it didn't feel like they were kind of hyping it up very much. They dropped the DLC really fast, which I'm sure you probably agreed was really bad. It was not fun DLC.
The
The fell Xenologue.
uh, so I thought for most people it wasn't very good. I personally had a good time playing it, but
Yeah,
I recognize that not everyone is me, and it
yeah.
felt like a very acquired taste.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I agree with most of
Mm-hmm.
those opinions for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Three Houses. I mean, people meme about the discourse of Three Houses and how toxic it is and whatever. Like, oh, 6 more years of Fire Emblem Three Houses Discord, Edelgard discourse, whatever. And yeah, there's
Mm-hmm.
people that are being toxic. On honestly both sides of the Dimitri and Edelgard debates.
Yeah.
Sure. At the same time, it's a sign that the game does some kind of gray morality, at least well to some extent. That
It
there is discussion to be
catches
had about
people.
the game. Like it's actually interesting to talk about, and
Yeah.
it really shows that whichever perspective you played first is probably the one you're going to be most passionately defending. And I
Mm.
think that is a lot better than the simplicity that, for example, Engage brings to the table, and a lot more interesting. And I don't know if it doesn't have to be exactly like that for this game, but I do hope that these characters, for example, have like different ideals, different goals to strive for that conflict and result in something interesting.
Yeah. Either way, it's a new Switch 2 announcement. It's heading back, and it looks like a lot of fun. I mean, I'm stoked for it.
Yep, and I finally have a reason to buy a Switch 2 eventually,
Yeah.
because I didn't get one
And
yet.
now we're Donkey Kong Bonanza Emerald Rush. hmm But this was epic. The series is picking up again.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting to see and come back in however many months or years. Well, I guess it'll be as much as many as a year and 4 months, or as little as like 7 months or 6 months. We'll see.
We'll probably get a
Either
trailer at
way.
some point. It'll just be very unexpected when we get one.
But either way, the series is back in action.
Let's
And it's
go!
doesn't seem very weeby. We're not getting boobs thrown in our face. It seems like it's letting the characters in just as you say that. Either way,
Yeah.
it's not. It doesn't. I feel like I could play this game in front of a peer or in
Uh-huh.
public and not be embarrassed, which is always a good sign.
Probably. Let's give it a go.
Welcome back, Fire Emblem. Rest in peace. Fire Emblem Genealogy remake.
I mean,
But
this-
the longer we wait, the less likely it'll be Quan in the desert reeling back, and Trevant does cross-armed laughing emote, and then JPEG of Altina shows up on screen. Let's hope, y'all.
let's hope 3.
Let's have at least 3 hopes. Well, this is 4 hopes, guys.
Can't wait for Fire Emblem 6 Houses. All right. Well,
6
thanks for
Houses.
watching, guys.
Of course, enjoy your gaming.
Later.